Hello my friends, and welcome back to Cities Skylines 2, and welcome back to the tiniest town in Cities Skylines 2. It's Tiny Town, of course. Last time on Tiny Town we were building Tiny Hexagon City. We do have Tiny Circle City over here. There is still a cream shortage. We might need to build more creameries at some point. We'll see about that. It might be okay though. Yeah, our handling capacity is well over what we have demand for, so we should be okay. Notice that there's some flooding over here, which is wild, considering I'm having such a hard time getting this to even stay full of water. I'm really struggling with how to make this work. I've tried everything here. You know what? What if I do that? Oh gosh. Maybe it'll be okay. So it was actually, the order of operations there was incorrect. What I need to do is make this small first. Take it and bring it into here. Then lift it up to, I think there. Actually, probably higher than that. And then make it a little bit bigger. Doesn't seem to matter. Oh, now it's running. Okay. We've got a little bit of... I've ruined the waterfront, is basically what's happened here. You know what? It's probably fine. I wonder if there's something about the terrain shape that's an issue here. Too much slopage, maybe? What if we did this? That does bring the water down, but I don't think that's... It's still not high enough, is the problem. The water level's just not high enough. Same with over here. I'm just not entirely sure how I can go about fixing this. Please, I'm busy right now. Don't talk over me. You know, it's a work in progress. It's a bit of a mess, though. This is all. What are we going to do about this? That's actually helping, somehow. A little bit. I don't believe it. Helping with the flooding, that is, except for over here. That's in trouble. Don't know what to do about that. Yeah, I guess we'll just wait and hope that this water damage goes away. We've done our best here. I'm just going to flatten this out too. Why not? Sure, we've done our best. The waterfront has never been the same since that one mod, but we've done whatever we think we can. I don't know. I don't know what I can do about that. What was I working on? Tiny Hexagon City is definitely an option. This is... Why did I put this house here? We knew that was going to be a problem, I think, when we placed it there, so I'm not going to do anything about it just yet. You can't be bothered to deal with those houses that don't want to connect properly to the roads. Let's do some work over here. Tiny Hexagon City. Might fill in the insides of those hexagons. I was going to say the innards. It's not quite the right word. Of course, we need to do some expansion over here, so things will probably get shuffled around a little bit. That's okay. We'll fill in what we have before we start doing any significant expansion. Honestly, I want to get some small offices. This is a good place for people to go work. So what's my goal here? Work on this hexagon. We need to do a little bit more industrial growth, I think. How are our industries looking? Oil. We need more oil. Perfect. We can create some jobs. Drill for some oil. That's a great spot, actually, right there. I've placed a ghost. Typical. That's usually what I end up doing, at least once. Place a ghost industry. Notice last minute, go back and fix it. It'll be a small one. This one will be a small one too. The vehicle factory. Wonderful. We can actually do that in Tiny Town. I don't have access to that road. That's okay. That just means I should probably move this. Alright, that's plenty. Oh wow, we have traffic issues galore. These roads so busy. Where's everybody going? To work, and then the trains get in the way. The trains are actually the issue, aren't they? What can we do about that? Have I just done something that required... Wait, what have I actually done here? It looks like it needs a road around it now. Does it actually? Wait, can I see those invisible roads? No, it just can have roads. It doesn't need roads. Maybe it should have roads, though. That's not that big of a deal to put in the roads. Let's do it. All we gotta do is grab some of these corners. You can even use some of these narrow roads. It's not actually that narrow, is it? It's got a divider. That's fun. Alright, that's solved. This is a problem here, though. I don't know what to do about this yet. Oh my gosh, it's backing everything up. Okay, problems. So why is this happening? Is this train trying to back up? No. Yes. Oh, it was loading. Only one can come in to load at a time. Okay, so having these two things might actually be smarter. Oh, no, I can't put in one of these. Oh, I can. It just has to go over here. Oh, jeez. Yeah, this is a bit of a problem. Is it because we have multiple lines using this? Might be. Maybe that's not a big deal. That's a big deal because they won't go the other way. Oh, I know what we can do. We can look at how many trains we have on these routes. Maybe we move them down to 1. I don't know. This isn't as bad as it was. Just takes a while for this train to load. I don't even know what it's loading with. It doesn't seem to be loading anything. These are all empty. So what is it taking? It'll be interesting to see if it has anything in it whenever it goes. Sure takes a while. Did you actually... Oh yeah, it is actually loaded up with some stuff. Metal ore. Mostly metal ore. Alright, fair enough. It's doing something. Wow, like 2 cars got out. Okay, let me see. What's the best way to find routes attached here? Can I just grab one of these and just say... You go on the other side now? How do I do this? Yeah, there we go. So that might help, now that the white train goes into a different loading zone. We'll see. We'll see if that helps. I think this train's going to be making its turn. No, I don't know where it's going. All the trains are out of the way now, though. Great. Good. This should clear up now. Just a lot of industrial traffic out here. Alright, let's get these guys set up. They're little oil drilling companies. Beautiful. These are starting to come along nicely. Just a few more and then we'll be free to move on to the next thing. Might need to put one in here, but I don't really want to. I think we're fine like this. We got lots of room over here to work with. Alright, that should be plenty of oil. Oh wait, I missed a few. Never mind. It's not plenty of oil yet. I mean, it still is, but we want plenty more of oil. I don't even know if this one over here is going to do that much. This little one here doesn't look like it's got anything. That's got a little structure. Good enough. Oh gosh, there's still more. Did I get them all yet? Yeah, it's just a few gaps. We'll just put normal industrial in there, I think. If I can see where it is. Oh, there's no zoning there. Never mind. I'm happy enough with this. How has that influenced our oil production? Pretty significantly, honestly. We're meeting most of our internal demand. Perfect. It's one less external connection that we need to really be focused on. Man, traffic's pretty good in this little city. Let's do a little bit more in the core area here. Good use of the demand while it's there for these larger structures. You know, still tiny large structures. Oh, those are These ones are pedestrian roads over here. I should have probably done the same thing. Don't know. That did actually do something. That's good. Eventually some more demand will come in for those. We'll be able to fill those in a little bit more. No crazy traffic or anything coming in here. That's always going to be destroyed by weather. I can't replace that one tiny building. It's so frustrating. The tiny farms are nice and quiet. What's going on over here? Not enough customers. I think we might just need to wait and get some more high density over there. There's some crematorium issues over here. How's our healthcare down here? It's not great. Maybe a real fully fledged hospital is something that we can put in over here. Or somewhere. Maybe here? Yeah, we'll give it all the upgrades. Why not? We're making money. Now, what kind of structures are these? Oh, these are the beachfront properties. Oh, look at this cool stuff. That's neat. I like that. Now, what caused that to happen? Is that because there's no zoning here? I don't know. Sometimes the game does funny things with the terrain, and it's hard to understand the reasons. But it's okay. That was a fire in Old Tiny Town? Old New Tiny Town? Let's get more of those small offices. I like those. A little bit more room for some zoning here. I wonder if we can cram a little bit more in here. At least one, maybe? Oh, there's a few. That's cool. That'll fill that in nicely. Filling in the hexagons always feels good when it works. There's also some room here. That did actually give us a little bit of access. See, this is annoying. The way that nothing is able to be zoned on those. But I wonder if I did this, and then this. Now what happens if I get rid of these? Nah, it breaks the zoning again. Who cares? Too much to think about. Alright, see if I can get in there without destroying any of these buildings, but I don't think so. I think everything's just too close. Oops, I did not mean to do that. That's okay. In fact, you know what? That is okay. We should probably get some parking lots, because I just realized everything for Tiny Hexagon City doesn't have integrated parking. Okay, we can't really fit too much. I'm gonna unlock underground parking, even though I don't think it's gonna fit. Oh, it is gonna fit. Okay. Alright, this is something to think about. We'll put maybe one there, tuck one over here, and then maybe we get a couple above ground parking lots. Doesn't look like we can fit any of these ones, although we can if we're willing to lose 2 buildings. 3 once we plug in the road here. Oh, maybe not. That might be okay. Alright, we'll see if that helps with Hexagon City. Just because I don't know where these people are parking. They'd have to be taxiing to work, maybe? Do these structures have their own underground parking in some instances, perhaps? This one looks like it does. I just don't see a lot of cars here, which leads me to think... Are people walking to work here? How are they getting here? Yeah, I don't know. It's weird not to see anybody out on the street, though. Oh, there's a few people. But it's pretty quiet. You would expect more for the amount of infrastructure that we have here and jobs. But yeah, it looks like these parking lots are actually going to help. And the underground ones, they're filling up too. Okay. That's good. Yeah, more people are coming in. I guess they're just choosing to park at whichever is closest to their destination. Oh, I'm seeing cars going into this building. So this building here has its own underground parking. Okay. Good. Good. That answers that question. Now we need to do something over here about these businesses. I'm thinking I might just rezone wherever a business is complaining into a high-density residential structure. That should help. Do the same thing over here. That gets rid of the business complaining about the lack of customers and introduces new customers for the remaining businesses. That's how you do it. Do the same thing here. I think this works. I think this makes sense to me. What's going on over there? Sewage facility overload. Uh-oh. Yup. That is a problem that is happening. Do we upgrade to waste treatment or water treatment? I think we do. So we do have a road out here, don't we? We've got this one right next to the... Is this the prison? Sure. This is... The prison is also right next to the wastewater treatment plant. Oh, you know what? I should put it on the other side. Oh, shoot. Let's just get rid of the whole thing. I meant to put in both of those things. There we go. Yeah, that's helped our sewage treatment for sure. It's a big solution for a tiny city, tiny town, and Cities Skylines too. There's nothing in between is the problem. Oh, did we ever set up services? We did. Me in the past, looking out for me in the future. Thank you. That's nice. That was nice of past me. What about garbage treatment? Are we doing fine? Garbage treatment is fine. We're processing it. We don't even need landfill availability. It just goes away. 55,000 people in our tiny little town. That's pretty significant to me. Tiny circle cities looking good. There are some traffic issues. Nothing I can or really want to fix. You know, it's weird that we never created districts. Streets on the outside, or the houses on the outside of the streets don't count as part of Tiny Circle City, I guess. Oh, Tiny Circle City is now its own location. Love to see it. These things here, we really went all out and districted up all these tiny little areas. Didn't really do much with them. This one's easy. I didn't name it. Wait, I didn't finish it. Tiny Hexagon City. Tiny Circle City. We never districted off the waterfront. Shame on us. That's looking cool now, I like that. I didn't include this area as part of the tiny waterfront. This is its own little kind of residential bubble. Tiny rock quarries, what else? At some point I'm probably going to just consume all of these. Can I just get rid of these? Is that an easy thing to do? Or can I just draw an area around these? Overlapping items? No. Okay. We'll have to get rid of them eventually. I'm not going to do it tonight. I don't feel like it. I'm too lazy. Tiny Hexagon City. How many people are living here? 2,000. It is tiny. How many people live on the waterfront? 13,000. That's a decent chunk. And in the countryside, 200. That makes sense. In the lumber area, it's probably even less, 129, and in the oil fields, it might even be, yeah, 344. The rock quarries might be the lowest. 17 people actually live locally, and then Tiny Circle City's the biggest part of the city. By quite a bit. Almost half. And I guess there's probably a bunch of people that live over here, and then all these little areas here that I can't even... 1,300 people live in this little area. Hawthorne Creek has almost 2,000. There's another 1,000 there. There's 24 people living here. So few people. Another couple hundred there. Couple hundred there. Couple thousand here. Wow. For such a small area, and then nobody should be living over here. Just employees. Cool. I'm happy with our progress. Are there better maps that we can look at? Not really. That'd be a cool mod. Different ways of looking at your city maps. Different renderings. I guess. I mean, you sort of can get them by doing things like this, but... You know, it's a boring way to look at things. That's interesting. Oh yeah, buses. We should probably think about that. There's only public transit is trams along the waterfront. That's a bit of a problem. We might want to think about that at some point in the future. Population density is interesting to look at. Workplace availability is interesting. I always forget about this, because that tells me that there are places with not enough employees. Is that right? Wait, is green? Green just means a lot of workplaces. Okay, that makes sense. Anyway, a lot of fun ways to look at the city. I'm happy with Tiny Town. I'm glad that we got back to old Tiny Town. Tiny Town 2. No, this is Tiny Town 1. Have I been calling this Tiny Town 2? I'm a fool. I don't think there was another Tiny Town before this one, was there? Maybe there was. No, I don't think so. I think this was my first attempt at Tiny Town. Who knows? Anyway, like it's time that we wrap up this tiny little project in Cities Skylines 2 for the day. But if you enjoyed it, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button so you can leave a like on the video and leave a comment. Let me know what you think of the progress of Tiny Town. As always, I love hearing from you. And if you're new here and you haven't done so yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Turn on the bell for notifications. A lot of the stuff that you see in Tiny Town, if you are new here, is inspired by our other town. So Hexagon City is a full-fledged city that follows this road structure. And Tiny Circle City is based on an actual circle city, which is this but bigger. And that's about it. We don't have a city that's just a waterfront. This is the one. Alright, thank you for joining me, and thank you for hanging out with me in Tiny Town for a tiny little bit of time today. And I hope I see you again next time. Thanks for joining me. Goodbye for now. Oh gosh, a tornado.